Hello, residents. Thank you for tuning in today to Talk of the Town. And I'm here, to talk about, as always, actually, very serious messages and of great importance to the town. I apologize. I want to read this. I put some thought into it, and I don't want to miss any points. So please bear with me. But what I want to do is today, I want to talk about my resignation. But not resignation from service to the town of Wappinger, but resignation to the fact that our great democracy came very close yesterday to succumbing to the threats of sedition, insurrection, and anarchy, and succumbing to the pretensions that a monarchy should supplant institutions of our great democracy. But I cannot accept my own resignation to this indelible stain. I asked myself this morning, how do I explain this situation to my grandson Nathan? How do I explain this threat to several staff members who wrote to me yesterday in fear of their own safety? To avoid a repeat, we must focus on one word of 5 letters: unity. To my grandson, to my staff members, to you, our residents, I say that through our unity, we can and must confront and defeat this new virus threatening our democratic society. We are all united in common as a race of human beings. We can debate about political and religious philosophies. That is what democracy is all about. But what is important is that we treat our fellow humans humanely. That is what has been lost in recent years. In the process, we have, regrettably, disenfranchised many elements of our society. And for others, we have placed them in great harm's way. Unity, yes, unity is now required to stop the spread of this political virus, just as it is even more required today to be united against the COVID virus. In speaking to our staff this Thursday, I have noted that we have staff and residents who are very concerned and honestly frightened. We, as the government of the town of Wappinger, must make a united effort to calm nerves and assure our folks, every one of them, that we are here and the unity of our team for their betterment is our topmost priority. It is not about befriending people on Facebook because of political views, but rather embracing people because of political views. It is about the need for us to continue to do our jobs the best we can to address inequities even in the town of Wappinger. And there are inequities. Whether it is code violations, bullying, systemic racial issues, speeding, giving the people the right to be heard by competent judges, our courts are closed. About getting projects done on time. It is about listening to everyone, regardless of their political views. But we must stand up against injustices, racial slurs, and bullying. We must show our appreciation, our deepest appreciation to our first responders, especially our healthcare workers and our men and women in blue. It is about caring for seniors, caring for our seniors at times that they are most at risk and most alone. We in the town of Wappinger have failed them miserably. This issue is one of a number of topics that I and the board will be addressing proactively and firmly in the days ahead. Finally, and most important, it is about continuing to provide a caring, open, and transparent government at the grassroots. We are not Washington, we are the town of Wappinger, so we must challenge our issues here. We must face the facts here. In this regard, I want to commend, and I have commended our staff for doing a remarkable job in just that. Unlike almost all other communities in this great county of Dutchess, we are one of the few that has been and remains fully open to our residents, to our businesses, to come in and meet with us. Since the end of June, when the governor allowed us to reopen, we have had 10,500 visitors to this town hall doing the business that we were meant to do. Our staff does deserve a round of applause, and you, our residents, deserve a round of applause for adhering to our COVID requirements, which are designed for the safety of our peoples, not to take away any illusional constitutional rights that people think are being taken away. It's about safety, health, and welfare that also was torn apart yesterday in Washington. As a student of Jeffersonian history, having attended the great University of Virginia, Jefferson said that a little rebellion now and then is a good thing, and as necessary in the political world as storms are necessary in the physical world. But he was not calling for insurrection, and by no means was he calling for our political leaders to incite insurrection. No, instead he was opposed to the monarchy form of government. He believed that monarchs and despots should not be allowed to prevail in this government. This we must also be united against, as was our great Congress last night, for which I applaud them for coming together and doing the right constitutional thing. But Jefferson did believe in the right of all to have peaceful protest, given equal treatment to all protesters, within the bounds of civil disobedience, not violent insurrection. The defense of our monuments of government must be equal to all. They must show our openness to the plights of many peoples, whether represented by the conservative right or the liberal left. We must not be discriminatory. I am very proud to be an American, and I'm proud of this flag on my lapel pin here, and proud of the other pin, that of Eagle Scout. But I am appalled by the stains on them because of the greed and lack of caring of a selfish few. Democracy did not break yesterday, that is, on Wednesday, but was sorely tested. Unity is now required to tackle together and to start to solve the virus that has spread throughout our society. You have my commitment to do all that is possible at the grassroots level during 2021 and the years ahead. Thank you. Thank you for being great Americans, and have a good day.